Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? Whoa. These are very long. Well, almost. We've got rug in there. We've got a three-letter word, but look how long these all are. Turkish Angora. Wow. What is that? A cat? Angora cat? Tower of Pisa. What on earth? I mean, we've got artworks. We've got the Venus de Milo, Mona Lisa. We've got monuments or sort of, Statue of Liberty, Liberty Bell. What else do we have? Oh, we have more than one cat because Russian blue, that's a cat, I think. I guess the Cheshire cat is a cat. A ragamuffin, I think, is actually a cat breed. Turkish Angora, maybe that is one. Cheshire cat isn't a cat breed, and these are. Sphinx cat, I think, is a breed of cat. I think that might be a category. What else kind of things? What other sorts of things do we have? Comedy mask. I mean, that's kind of an icon. What would you call that? Mona Lisa, like a sort of iconic? I don't quite understand what. I don't know if that's actually bathrobe. I mean, I don't know if this is actually likely to be correct, but bathrobe, White Russian, and rug. These are all sort of memorable elements from the film The Big Lebowski. The Jeff Bridges character, the Big Lebowski, the dude, he perpetually wears a bathrobe. He's constantly drinking White Russians, and his rug is stolen at the beginning of the film, which sort of initiates the whole convoluted story. Is there something else in here that might be? Oh, bowling. Yes, he and his friends are constantly. They're just absolutely very frequently going bowling. I think this might be a category. I really like this as a category. Bowling, rug, White Russian, and bathrobe. I think that's probably one. I wasn't sure when I started looking at it, but with bowling, I'm very confident that it is. I'm gonna go for that, and then probably try the cats. Yeah, oh, that's the purple one associated with the dude Lebowski. There we go. Okay, so yeah, okay, so ragamuffin is a cat breed, Sphinx is a cat breed. Angora is. I assume Turkish Angora. I assume that's a breed. Russian blue, I've definitely heard of. So that's four right there. I mean, Cheshire cat, I guess, is in there as some kind of as a red herring. Sort of aquatic feline. Okay, so I think we're all set on this. I don't see any other candidates. That looks good. All right, and that was the yellow one. Okay, so there we go. So now let's. So most of these are kind of artworks or monuments, but Joker and Cheshire Cat are not. So what are these doing? They both grin, I suppose. Oh, yeah, they both have sort of iconic or famous grins. The Mona Lisa is famously, she sort of has a little smirk, a little smile. And a comedy mask does. Yes, okay. So I guess this is sort of the comedy mask as opposed to the tragedy mask, the two masks with the flipped mouth. Okay. Representing drama. I think that's what this is. And then these other ones are like famous, I don't know, landmarks or something. Okay, so here's famous smiles, and then Statue of Liberty, Liberty Bell, Venus de Milo, Tower of Pisa. I mean, the Tower of Pisa is sort of famous in part because it's it's slightly ruined. It's leaning, it's off its axis, and that's not intentional. And the Venus de Milo is the statue of Venus, and she has no arms, as David Lynch's Gordon Cole character referred to her in Twin Peaks. The babe with no arms. Name's Milo. Uh, and then the Liberty Bell has a big crack in it. So that's kind of it as well. So these are sort of damaged landmarks or something. Statue of Liberty's not damaged. What would be? What would be relevant about that? It's sort of tarnished. It's got a strong, a really heavy patina on it that I guess gives it a different color to its, and that's become an iconic element of it. Maybe that's what that's referring to. I don't know. I'm not, but I did probably something like that. Let's see. Attractions. Oh, sorry. Attractions iconically different from their original forms. Yeah. Okay. So I think I was on the right track with that. I'm not 100% sure that's what they're referring to with the Statue of Liberty. Was something added to it? Was the poem added to it later or something? I can't remember. I think that there's a poem by, who is it, Emma Goldman, maybe? And I think that poem was written, you know, sometime after the original, after the statue was originally erected. But I don't know if that's what it's referring to or if it's referring to the sort of patina over the whole thing. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think this is, it's something, it's maybe one of those two. Maybe it's a different thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's check the bot. Let's see how this went today. Very tricky. Oh, right. Look at that. Less than 50% solve rate. Let's see what, so I got 2 extra points for the purple. Okay, so, right. So only 5% of us put in the Big Lebowski first. To be fair, that wasn't the first one I actually spotted. I think the first one I spotted was Cat Breeds. And then I think the Big Lebowski was the next one that I saw. I mean, I started vaguely sort of seeing monuments and artworks, but not as a category next. So I think it was first Cat Breeds for me, then Lebowski. Okay, oh, right, Statue of Liberty, Sphinx, Liberty Bell, Tower of Pisa. That makes sense. I mean, these would just be famous monuments generally, famous landmarks, and more than a third of people did that. Also, more than a third of people, Sphinx, Russian Blue, Turkish Angora, Cheshire Cat. Right. So Ragamuffin was the one that wasn't there. So this was Cat Breeds as well. Boy, the AI is not doing very well with this just yet, is it? Iconic artwork: Mona Lisa, Statue of Liberty, Venus de Milo, Tower of Pisa. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Quarter of people did that. Global icons. Yeah, all of these are either cats or they're trying to peg landmarks, icons, artworks. Mona Lisa, Statue of Liberty, Sphinx, Tower of Pisa, and then finally names. Oh, names with geographic origins: Russian Blue, White Russian, Turkish Angora, Ragamuffin. Yeah, I don't know. That might have just actually been a mistaken attempt to peg some cats as well. But anyway, there we go. Those were the connections. Interesting one today. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.